Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Trying to get another video in today, like I promised. Today, we're gonna look at some fancy red tigers. I also have a couple of fancy black tigers in here, but they're all fancy red tigers in here, but two. So these guys eat very aggressive, also. So I thought, oh, and another thing, yesterday when I made my video, I said it was Sunday. I don't know why I said it was Sunday. Today's Sunday, it was Saturday. I got a lot on my mind. So, sorry about that, guys. Today's Sunday. But, yeah, I'm going to feed these guys. I'll show you the tank a little bit before we set it up. I found this piece of driftwood at a store, and it looked like a skull to an animal. So I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then I bought this off someone that was selling it on the Band, I think. I have to pick one of my ledges fell, but that has a fern on it. Really, really pretty fern. I'll show you from this side, but I think there's a bunch of algae on this side. But that one fell, but I gotta pick it back up. But yeah, so I had all this grass. I have no clue why it died, but I gave it a chance to come back, and it has chosen not to. So, it is what it is. But the soil in it is the Aquavitro, the Humate. It's made by Aquavitro. It's their the soil that does the pH for you. It keeps it buffered, so you don't have to worry about anything. Now, like before, I said that I try a bunch of soils, and this is a soil that works quite well. Price-wise, it's a little more expensive than Fluval Stratum, but it works. I'm not going to say it works way better, but it does work better than Fluval Stratum to a point. But I still buy Fluval Stratum because I love the product. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. I ain't sponsored by anybody, so I say stuff that's true to me, not true to somebody else, or to make someone else happy. But Fluval Stratum has been A1, number one for me. It's worked great. Haven't had any issues, no problems. So look, if it ain't fixed or if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So today we're actually going to feed these guys the same exact food as we fed the wild Kennecolons yesterday. Because these guys eat just as, look at that, I pull up here with the camera and stuff, and they're already wanting to know what the heck's going on. But let me get this tube down in here. Not because I just want to be able to drop the food in an area where we're really going to be able to see it good. There we go. Now they'll attack it pretty. They attack it like orange eye blue tiger. They really start to maul it. They don't mess around. Let's see if I can get that in. Yeah, there you go. Let me tweak this a little more. Come down on it some. Now, is that a water droplet on that tank? That's not a water spot, is it? Oh, it is a dirt spot, ain't it? So now, I wanted to, when I got the fancy red tigers, see, look at them. I wanted them, but I didn't want to pay, a crap ton of money for some tigers. So again, Robbie Chan, is we talk a lot, and he likes to help people out a lot. And I told him I didn't have a ton of money to buy fancy red tigers, so he offered to sell me a female that was buried, already out of a tank that had really nice males in it. He just couldn't promise exactly what they'd look like because he didn't know what male shrimp she got with. So he just said, hey, look, got an opportunity. If you want, I can sell you just a female. So I thought, well, how cool is that? And he said, I'll sell you a female, and I'll send you 2 black males, too, because I like the black. Black actually is my favorite color, the black and white ones. He's coming down now. One of them's coming down now. But, so he sent me the shrimp. And for the longest time, I thought the female had died. I didn't see her anymore. And then one day, I just started seeing these little red and white specks walking all around the substrate. And I was like, holy crap, she's not dead. She had hid in that pile of moss that I had over there. The moss that I don't know why it's dying off, why it's melting, but she hid in there, had the babies, and every single one of them lived. And, I think now another female, thank gosh, is buried, because these things are, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch now. They're ready for homes, but, I don't want to sell any until I got more coming, but. And to me, no fancy red tiger, is an ugly red tiger. I prefer more white than red. I don't want the white in large clumps, but the stripes, not spots, but stripes. I want stripes going all the way up and then spots on their faces. And I have some really nice ones in here, but they're a little clear. So I have to work on those colors, but it's going to be a big thing for me to start working on these. So, the TDS in this tank is 144. The GH is 6 to 7. The pH is 6.4 to 6.6. Maybe 1 kH. And then I have I keep a heater in here just because I wanted to, make sure that these bred, because I had bought a female that was buried. I did not want her to, you know, if the tank was cold or something, she died or dropped the berries. So I put the heater in here. It's a Cobalt Neotherm. The 80 or whatever. They're expensive, but I'm telling you right now, for an electronic touch heater, this thing's it's the best. But so I have that. So the tank's at 70, 72. I could turn it down. It's not really cold down here, but I'll probably turn it down. I was actually thinking of shutting it off, but I seen another mama's buried. I saw it yesterday. So maybe she'll get up there on video there, and maybe we can see all the berries, find out which one it is, and maybe we can get excited together by seeing that we have more coming. The other gentleman that I got some of the fancy red tigers off of also, who got me the ones that are really spotted nice, is Hung Tron. Hung Tron. He really takes care of you. That guy's just giving me stuff. All the boost that's in this tank, he just gave it to me. Whole bunch of stuff. I mean, the guy is, he's just beyond nice. Beyond nice. Quality of his shrimp, his fish, everything is just, really, really good. I wouldn't have an issue buying anything from him. Like I said, he gives me stuff. I don't even ask for it. He just sends it in a bag. I'm like, what's this? He's like, oh, it's a present for you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, thank you. There doesn't even have to be a reason. He just sends it because he's that nice. So that is, going back to the food, that is a piece of mucha. They also really like the bug bites. I'm surprised there's not more shrimp down here. Maybe I should drop in a couple little crumbs of the bug bites and see if even more come, because they're just all swimming around. They're swimming over the camera and stuff, so you can't see them, and they're just acting silly for some reason. But there's so many more, and for some reason, I don't know why they're not coming in. But hold on, let me see if I can get this picture darken up a little more to what it actually looks like. Because you're actually not seeing them as dark as they really are. That's the cruddy part. I have to put the phone right on the glass. Let's see if that works any better. Yeah, I can't do too much videos today. I have to. There we go. Put a little bug bites in there. I have to go see my mother in the hospital. She had an internal bleed that we did not know about. And No, they're working on it. They actually stopped it, and they say that possibly she could be home within the next couple days. She needed a couple pints of blood. So I'm going to go up and see her here in a little bit. But I just had to get another video out. Plus, I felt a little bad yesterday after that video I made yesterday. I kept saying it was Sunday, and it was not Sunday. Felt like my Alzheimer's was kicking in. But, oh, there's the black guy coming in. Here he comes. Here comes one of my favorites. See, now, he's not too striped, you know, for a fancy black tiger. He has character, though. He's pretty and he has character. So I'm not, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him. It's just, I just haven't, I like this. I like more tigery stripes on the black. I like more black stripes and the white behind it. I don't like the white over the black. I like the black over the white. And on the red tigers, I like the white over the red, not the red over the white. But, that's just my opinion. That's how I like it, how I like to see it. This is a 15-gallon, I think it's called a Meta tank. A customer of mine knew that I was really looking to find one of these really old school fish tanks, because I want it to be the tank that everyone sees first when they come in, into my house and, come to shop. Because I've never seen one in my life. I mean, I saw it online, but, so I don't know how the heck he found it, but he found it and then called me up, told me he had it. It said he would sell it to me for the same price he paid for it. So yeah, he brought it over that day, and I cleaned it up. I resealed the seals just to make sure, because I didn't know how good that old tar sealant would be. So I just regular, siliconed it with fish tank silicone, and did it like that, and it's never leaked once. Is this thing up? There we go. I think I'm a little close. And it never leaked once, so maybe we can zoom it in and make it even better like we did yesterday. So, yeah, it's a 15-gallon, so it's on a 15-gallon stand, a metal stand, and I got a 15-gallon below it. Yeah, I'd love to get a whole bunch of these tanks. I think they're really, really cool. But the tank has a really good amount of algae in it. They like to graze on the glass. They like to graze on the driftwood. The little ferns that I have hanging over on the side. I believe I bought those from Joe Williams. But I'm just still trying to find that buried mama somewhere. But I'm telling you, I saw her yesterday, so I don't want to look like a liar, but there is a pregnant mother in here somewhere. And it wasn't like hidden. You could tell pretty good, so See it's weird. I don't know if you guys notice. There's more eating the bug bites than there is eating the other food, the expensive food from Taiwan. So see, that's what I was trying to tell you yesterday. Fish will eat food, but look at that one coming in there. He wants that. And bug bites. He's just taking that whole thing. He wants it. He's like, yeah, this is mine. They're like, no, I don't think so. But no one's fighting over the other stuff. So yeah, that shows how much they like the bug bites. Everybody was on that mucha food. I dropped one piece of that bug bite in there, and now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 shrimp on a bug bite, and there's what? 1, 2. We're down to like three or four on the black and white ones leaving. So yeah, 3 or 4 on the mucha, but everybody, I'm telling you, they love the bug bites. And a food that's so much cheaper, I'll go with that. Yeah, I'm looking around to see if I can find her. I'm not, well, she's probably hiding. Is today feeding? Yeah, today's feeding day. I should probably get my little feed on and get to feeding these other tanks. They might be getting a little jealous. But yeah, we could probably turn the heat down in there too. If not, maybe just shut it off. I just never brought myself to shut it off after that first mother had babies. I didn't see what the sense would be. Alright, so let me get some, I hope that's nice and clear. Yep. A couple more pieces in there. It's not bad, but sometimes it floats. See, the other stuff I didn't grind it up first, so it didn't float. I mean, it didn't go straight down, it didn't sink. So, it's all over on the filter pads and stuff. See if I can outsmart it. Outsmart the tank. There we go. Got little stuff falling off. But yeah, I just grind it up with my fingers and drop it in the tanks and and they come a running when the dinner bells ring. Oh, my red tiger tank had babies. I just noticed yesterday that the mother was empty, all of her berries were gone. And then this morning when I looked, you can see the little babies swimming around, stuck to the glass and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Now I just hope I get out of it what I want out of it. Because I bred orange Caridina with red tigers. So if I could get an orange-eyed, orange, red striped tiger, that would be beyond cool. I'm trying to get them with the orange eyes, the red tigers with the orange eyes. So I'm trying to add to the tank. So, come back over here real quick. So yeah, look at that. Seems like they all crowded up more because I put more bug bites in there. I do still feed in the tray in here, even though I do break stuff up throughout the tank, but they feed out of the tray like, again, another tank that eats the food without having to worry about it being gone in 2 hours. I overfed them so you guys could see us, but as you see, they're not even touching the that stuff anymore. They don't even care. They're kind of over it. The elderly people are eating, the soy burger. Yeah, all the youngsters are at the other restaurants eating the more expensive food, or I should say the better food. That thing's packed. So, I mean, it's just a proven fact. I mean, I could prove it with I don't know how many foods I can do this with and prove you that the cheap stuff. If you get the right stuff with the right ingredients, like this is bug bites, so it's got black fly larvae or whatever in it, and when I look it up, it talks like it's a big time ingredient for health and growth and all that. So if you stay on top of that, try to keep your stuff, in the ballpark of putting yourself in the,